Hello, everyone. My name is Malachi Davis, and today we're diving back into Play Dead. We're going to look at the second track on the album this time, Inertia. Now, last time we looked at My Hollywood, which was about the infatuation and adoration that our character Evan feels about his current partner Delilah. You can find that in the info card at the top of the screen or in the description below. This time, on the other hand, we're looking at Inertia, which is our first look into the deep cracks that have formed in the relationship. No one eats 2 packs of shrimp ramen alone. First, we're going to look at the lyrics and story behind the song, and then after that, we'll look at the music and sonic elements that make it into what it really is.
It's a long day, it's a hard day, I'm never gonna make it through, but there's a lifeline at the right time, coming home at 2:30. I thought you'd be so lonely without me here with you, but there's a car here and it's parked where our driveway meets road.
Now, this first verse really sets the scene for the song. Evan's coming home for his lunch break during a long day of work, and Delilah's off today, so he thinks that she'd be lonely in the house without him. But he notices something off when he's coming home. There's another car in his driveway, and he doesn't really see any reason for there to be another car, but he's ready to blow it off. It's just someone coming for house repair. Delilah's invited a friend over. And then we hear the pre-chorus.
Driveway meets road, but the toilet seat has been left up and there's cologne next to your makeup, and I know someone else has been here when the TV's on ESPN. You made 2 packs of shrimp ramen, and I know someone else has been here.
Now, these are small domestic details that paint a vivid picture. There's another man in the house. Now, again, Evan is ready to blow it off as Delilah inviting another friend over, but he just can't shake this feeling. Why did he bring his cologne? Why were they watching ESPN? Delilah's never been into sports. And there's one question that kept coming into his brain over and over, kept haunting him. Where is he? Now, these inconsistencies, along with his gut feelings, lead him to believe that he's not here just to hang out. And the chorus is a manifestation of these thoughts.
Someone else has been here. Sorry that you think that I'm not worth it. I know I'm not the best, that I'm not perfect, but I don't think that means you can be with anyone you want to be. If that's what you want, then so be it.
Evan's immediate response is to blame himself for the situation, even though he knows it's not his fault. But he kind of gets over this. I'm sorry that you think I'm not worth it. He knows he's not the perfect boyfriend, an outcome of Delilah's manipulations, but he sees through it this time. Even if he was a horrible boyfriend, that wouldn't give her an excuse to cheat on him. And then comes his much more aggressive approach in the next verse.
But the light's on in the garage. I've never seen you go in there. You try to stop me from going in there just to turn it off.
Evan is actively searching through the house for this man, and it seems he's right on the money when he sees that the garage light is on. There's no reason for Delilah to have gone in the garage, and the fact that she's actively stopping him from going in makes him think the worst. And, well, he's kind of right. I also find the line, "I've never seen you go in there," incredibly funny. It's like Evan has never seen Delilah go in the garage as far as he knows. And then afterwards comes the pre-chorus again. It's completely unchanged, but the added context makes it have almost an aggressive tone to it. Like Evan knows that someone's here, and he's really trying to stop it. He's not happy about it either. And then comes the chorus again, but with a little bit added to the end.
That's what you want, then so be it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I don't think that means you can be with anyone you want to be. But I guess that's the law of inertia.
Evan was stuck in the cycle of feeling like he was the one ruining the relationship. He was constantly apologizing for an act that he never committed. And then he finally realizes the truth. That final line, I guess that's the law of inertia, is multifaceted. The law states that an object in motion stays in motion, and an object at rest stays at rest. Evan stays in the cycle of helplessness until something pushes him out. And Delilah will keep hurting those who love her until something stops her. And finally, the bridge reflects Evan's true feelings.
You told me, don't worry, we're nothing more than friends. Thought you'd be so lonely, but I guess I was mistaken.
Evan is done putting up with Delilah at this point. He's done falling for all her dirty tricks. He's done sitting on a picnic blanket listening to her lie through her teeth. He's done with the golden plated relationship. And then the chorus plays for one final time. This time, he's not sorry for anything he's done. He's sorry for leaving the relationship, at least on paper. He's sorry, but I guess that's the law of inertia.
I'm sorry that you think that I'm not worth it. I know I'm not the best, that I'm not perfect, but I don't think that means you can be with anyone you want to be. If that's what you want, then so be it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I don't think that means you can be with anyone you want to be. But I guess that's the law of inertia.
Inertia isn't as musically complicated as My Hollywood was. It's still got a few little surprises that we can talk about, though. I mean, firstly, did you catch it? The My Hollywood motif in the guitar part. Here, take another listen. The motif shows that Evan isn't ready to give up the fantasy version of this relationship, but he's got to move on at some point. Also, this song really uses the bass as a melodic instrument. It really emphasizes that, whereas My Hollywood, it was just playing the chord tones. We can also see that the instrumentation is relatively similar from Inertia to My Hollywood, the only difference being that My Hollywood had a pad, whereas Inertia had a lead guitar. This is consistent throughout the album and is completely intentional. Each song has guitar, piano, drums, bass, vocals, and one more accent instrument that gives it a little bit of color, like the pad or the lead guitar. Looking into the keys of both the songs that we've looked at so far, we see that My Hollywood is in D major and Inertia is in F major. Now, at first glance, these don't seem connected, which is completely true, because as stated in the previous video, My Hollywood is one of the only songs on the album that doesn't connect to the song before or after it. Compare this to Eclipses, the song after Inertia. Inertia is in F major, and Eclipses is in G minor. The natural major of G minor is B flat major, which is 1/5 step down from F major. So that means that the movement from Inertia to Eclipses is 1/5 down, and it takes us into the relative minor. Also, in the chorus, we can really hear the pop punk harmonies that shape the rest of the album. My Hollywood gave us a little taste, but now they're in full swing.
I'm sorry that you think that I'm not worth it. I know I'm not the best, that I'm not perfect, but I don't think that means you can be with anyone you want to be. If that's what you want, then so be it.
That should cover just about everything in Inertia. There will be a link to it in the description if you want to give it a listen, now that you know all about Delilah's secret little relationship. Now, this song really kicks off the story of the album. Coming up next, we've got a few angsty breakup songs after Evan's frustration with the relationship. Now, if you have any questions, anything that particularly stood out to you, or you just want to say that shrimp is the superior ramen flavor, leave it down in the comments below. I'll be sure to respond. Now, thanks for tuning in, and make sure to find me again in next video, where I'll talk about Eclipses, the third song on the album. Catch you later.
What is eclipses? What this.